Every single book on my physical TBR. I'm surrounded by 9 piles of books, and if they all collapse right now, that's gonna hurt. So I need to stop rocking back and forth because I'm gonna hit these hardbacks and they're gonna follow me, so it's really gonna hurt. But I've kind of divided them up, mainly all romance at the front, fantasy in the back, and we're just gonna go through them. I'm gonna show you every single book on my physical TBR. I haven't counted my physical TBR in a few months, and I've definitely accumulated more books than I've read, as all us readers love to do. We love to buy more books than we can read in our lifetime. After this, I seriously need to go on a book buying ban and start buying a bulk of books. Even though my last video was me going book shopping and I bought like 10 books, like actually seeing how bare my shelf is compared to the amount of books that are here. I'm also going to count books that are left on my shelf that I've read and compare them to the books on my TBR. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? But before we start, make sure you subscribe down below because it'll mean the world to me. We're going to go through this quick fire because there's over 100 books here. Easy. I don't know where to start. Also going to preface, I'm not going to speak about these books. I'm literally going to hold them up and show you because we've got a lot of books. So first up is Ghosted by J.M. Dahauer. This is a second chance romance and it's been in my TBR for years. Then we got Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. And then we got the Never After series by Emily McTire. We got Scarred, Wretched, Twisted and Crossed. I've read the first book, wasn't a big fan. Then we got Runaway Groomsman by Megan Quinn. And we got Vacation Wars by Megan Quinn as well. And we got two Tessa Bailey books, which is Wreck the Halls and Fangirl Down. This is actually an arc and this is also an arc and I still haven't read them. Then we got Fun You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. This is actually on my TBR this month. And then we got Springtide by K.I. Stevens. This is also on my TBR for this month. We got The Summer Broken Rules by K.L. Walther? No clue. We got Risk on Forever by N.S. Perkins. And then we got Poison by Jade West. And then we got Little Life, which I actually don't know if I'm ever gonna come around to reading it. My Boyfriend's a Vampire by Ava Knight. We got The World's Best Man by Lucy Score. I'm not a big Lucy Score lover, but this is quite short and sweet, so I thought I'd give it a go. Then we got Plot Twist by Erin La Rosa. I got sent it by Penguin Publisher House and I still need to read it. Never Forget You by Fiona Lucas. Where You Used to Be by Amber Smith. This is on my TBR for this month and I'm scared. Every Last Word by Tamara Island Stone. Love Redesign by Lauren Asher. And then we got the Ravenhood series by Kate Stewart, which is Flock, Exodus and The Finish Line. Then we got The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. I've only read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros and Iron Flame. I haven't read her other romance books yet. Also by Rebecca Yarros we got The Last Letter, which apparently all her romance things are quite sad. And there is another Rebecca Yarros book here somewhere amongst this pile. Oh my god. Then we got the Boys of Torment series. I know I haven't read these yet. They're just so big. Like, they're massive. And we got Caterpillar's Tom Ford. I'm like 20% of the way through this, but I had to DNF last month because of my slump. And then we got the Playing for Keeps series, which is by Becca Mack. First book is Consider Me and then Play With Me, and that's how long these have been on my TBR. I have the indie covers. And we got Everything I Know by Dolly Alderton. This has been on my TBR before I even bought fictional books, and that was 2 years ago. We got One Day in December. Obviously this, you can only read this once a year, so I don't get much of a chance to read this. Here's the other Rebecca Yarros book, which is Great and Precious Things. And then this is the last Elsie Silver book that I need to read. It's the last book in her first ever series. And we got 3 Ella May's books, which is The Hardest Fall, To Love Jason Thorne and Marriage for One. I also have the first 3 books in the Addicted for You series, which is Addicted to You series, I think. Addicted to You, Ricochet and Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie. My Dark Romeo, I tried to read this when I was in a slump last year, couldn't get into it, but I do know that there's a new book just come out So I'm intrigued to read this because everyone says it's like a 5-star. We've got Love in the Time of Serial Killers, which is by Alicia Thompson. Yeah, Alicia Thompson. Happy Place, which is a new addition to this TBR. We've got 3 Christina Lauren books. We've got Inner Holidays, Love in Other Words, and The Unhoneymooners. Then we've got The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, which is by Laurie Gilmore. I feel like this can only be read once a year, which is like autumn. Oh, another Chris and Rebecca Ritchie book. This is the 4th book in the Addicted to You series, which is Kiss This Guy. And then we've got the Eden series by Devney Perry. The first one is Indigo Ridge, Juniper Hill, Garnet Flats, Jasper Vale, and Crimson River. Now I have the indie versions of these, and there's a new book just come out. Can't remember what it's called, but it's purple. It's been traditionally published, so they're not gonna match my indie covers because these are like really tall. Right, I think that's all my romance books, and then all these behind me are like fantasy. We'll see. I got all these Alexandra Christo, yeah, books. I think they're part of a series, I'm not sure, but I bought them like from the works. But I have got 2 editions of To Kill a Kingdom because one came with the series. I already own this because I had it in a book fairy mail. So we got To Kill the Kingdom, The Night Hunt, City of the Spells, Into the Crooked Place, and Princess of Souls. I just showed them to you out of order, by the way. They go the other way. We've got Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. We've got Heartless by Marissa Meyer, Cinderella's Dead. This is a recent edition. Another recent edition is Bloodflowers by Jay McGuinness, Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. And then I've got the first 2 books in the Blade Breaker series. No, Realm Breaker. I don't know what the series is called, but the first one is Realm Breaker, and then it's Blade Breaker. Another Victoria Aveyard book. This is the first book in the Red Queen series, and this is Red Queen. And then I've got The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in a series. I don't own Mistborn series, that's what it's called. I don't own the other books. And then here we've got the entire Shatter Me series, which is Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, Define Me, Imagine Me, Believe Me, Find Me, and Unite Me. I haven't read a single book. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog on it. And then we've got the Maid series by Danielle Lowry, which is Sweetest Oblivion, Darkest Temptation, and The Maddest Oblivion. No, The Maddest Obsession. Then we've got Court of a Vampire Queen by Kate Roberts. I've never read a Kate Roberts book before, and I've heard it's spicy. Got the love my life. We got the Flesh and Bone series, which is What Lurks Between the Fates, What Lies Beyond the Veil, What Hunts Inside the Shadows. Those were out of order, by the way. And then I've got the Cruel Prince series by Holly Black, which is Cruel Prince, Queen of Nothing, and Wicked Kingdom. No, Wicked King. From Blood. Oh my god. From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. I cannot say that surname. And then we got Feather by Olivia Wildenstein. This is the indie cover again. They've just recently been published traditionally, so the covers have changed and I cannot find book 2 and 3 anywhere. And then we've got Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, which is Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Feared, and Kingdom of the Cursed by Carrie Maniscalco. We've got Twin Crowns. There is another book here that is part of this duology somewhere, but I have no idea where. Then we've got Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. We've got 2 Rebecca Ross books, which is River Enchanted and Fire Endless. And then 2 Elizabeth Lim books, which is A Crimson Crane and The Dragon's Promise. 2 Dark Wings by Melinda Salisbury. And then we've got These Hollow Vows trilogy by Lexi Ryan, which is These Hollow Vows and These Twisted Bonds, which I'm really excited to read because I think the female main character is called Brie. Here's the other one, Cursed Crowns. And then Belladonna by Adeline Grace. We're on the home stretch, guys. Just these ones left. If you see my video before this, I recently got these, which is the Poppy War trilogy. I've heard amazing things about these. Then we've got 3 Hannah Witten books, which is For the Wolf, For the Throne, and The Foxglove King. Then we've got A Crown of Ivy and Grass, which is by Claire Legrand. And then I've got my Lee Bardugo collection, which is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and then Hellbent and Ninth House, which are recent editions again. I caught this Cruel and Lovely by Stacia Stark, which is another recent edition. I know, I have issues. Then we got the Crescent City series, which is House of Earth and Blood and House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J Maas. Then we've got Alex Astor's new duology, I think, which is Light Lark and Nightbane. And we've got 2 Alex Morgenstern books, which is The Night Circus and Starless Sea. I don't know whether these are part of a duology because they're very similar. We've got Wild Wicked Thing by Francesca May. Then we've got the Gilded duology, I think, by Marissa Meyer, which is Gilded and Cursed. I had these off Vinted for £8 and they're in perfect condition, which is a steal. And then we got the Legendborn Cycle duology, which is Legendborn and Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion. And then The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Now my hardbacks. how pretty these ones are. First two monsters are by Samantha Shannon, and it's the something duology. I don't know what duology called, but you got Priory of the Orange Tree and A Day of Fallen Night. They weigh a ton. And then these are my TBR for this month as well, which is Vine Rivals and Ruthless Faust by Rebecca Ross. And then we got House of Marion by JL, which was sent to me as an ARC and I still haven't read it. And then we've got a Cassandra Clare book, which is Swordcatcher, and it's like the sprayed edges one. It's so pretty. Another recent addition to my collection is Crimson Moth by Kristen Ciccarelli. Ciccarelli, I think that's how you say it. Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. Look how stunning this is. It's Waterstones, like special edition. Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Horonek. Another Waterstones exclusive. We've got Feybound, which I'm actually really excited to read, and I really need to get to this. And it's another Waterstones exclusive, and it's a signed edition. Last two books. The last two. Alexandra Bracken's Silver in the Bone, and then another Kerry Maniscalco book, which is Throne of the Fallen. I'm surrounded by so many books right now. Now I'm just gonna count the books quickly, and then I shall be back. 145 books on physical TBR. Should we count the ones that I have read and compare? So of the physical books I own now, because I had a massive clear out of books the other day, and some of the books I've already read and didn't enjoy, I sold on Vinted. So out of the books that I own now, I've only read 90 and I've got 145 on my TBR. I need to start reading like 3 books a week. And I'm getting to the point now where I'm gonna have to, I have no room for extra shelves in my bedroom. Like I've maxed out every single corner of my room. So I'm gonna have to buy new shelves. So you can buy like the shelves from IKEA. So I'm gonna have to put extra shelves on because my bookshelves are full. But let me know in the comments how many books are on your TBR. Maybe it's more than mine and it'll make me feel better. Thanks for watching me literally realise how many books I have, and I shall see you guys next time. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe down below and click that little bell and give it a thumbs up as well, because it'll mean a world to me, and I love you guys. I'll see you next time.